Mr. Stewart, stand on up. Let me hear from you. For the record, what is your full name?
Harvey Stewart, Your Honor.
Okay, and what do you do at Mr. Jones's batting cage?
I'm the general manager, and I inspect everything that we have in the facility.
Impeccably.
So how did you repair this net?
Well, we brought a piece, and I can show you that today, Your Honor.
Okay, that would be good.
This is like a piece of the net that has a hole in it.
Show me what you did for the hole that's at issue here.
They take this industrial strength tape, and then it holds. This is a ball will not go through that.
Now, I see some other pieces of that fluorescent tape. Are those places that it was repaired?
Yes, sir.
Now that tape's gonna stop a ball coming 70 miles an hour?
Yes, sir.
The structure is still sound.
But look at how hard he's hitting the ball. It's coming at him fast. Watch his swing.
We've never had this issue.
This was
Your
a
Honor.
freaky accident. We never had an incident like this
And
before,
again,
ever.
had
But
Mr.
y'all putting a
Donaldson-
lot of tape on that net though, right?
Yes, sir.
They are.
Is that normal course?
This is. The tape did not fail.
Well, how'd the ball get through?
Ball didn't get on the other side of the net by magic.
If he had not gone into the alleyway, we would not be here today.
He was in a place he shouldn't have been. He wasn't in the
It's
tape.
Mr. Donaldson,
There's a clearly marked
matter.
observation area.
Order in this court. If y'all talk all at the same time, I can't hear you. I'm not that good. If you're going to rely on signs and you say this is the proper area, wouldn't you also say this is not the proper area?
Well, most people don't wander into gated areas.
Well,
he said the gate was open.
Still
Is that
not
gate
answering the question.
Mr. Donaldson, the gate was open, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that gate supposed to be open, Mr.
No,
Jones?
sir.
I need to understand the full extent of your injury, so this court has consulted a urologist, Dr. Michael Witt. So, Sheriff, will you get Dr. Witt?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on in, Doctor. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
For the record, Doctor, state your name.
Michael Witt.
And can you explain what actually happens when a testicle is ruptured?
If you have enough blunt force to the testicle, there'll be a lot of pain. This sort of thick outer layer here can actually rupture and fracture. But you can also get parts of the testicle that sometimes can sort of poke out from there.
Are you ever put in a position where you've got to decide whether to get rid of the testicle?
There's kind of two times when you might actually have to remove this. One is if you get in there and the testicle is so shattered that you just can't put it back together. Or if there's been damage to the blood flow here so that none of the tissue is alive.
And Doc, you said pain. Is it pain on walking? Is it pain on coughing? When is that pain present?
Well, immediately during the injury, constantly. And it's a pretty deep pain. Not only will you experience it locally, but it'll sort of extend up into the abdomen and sometimes sort of to the other side.
In this case, Mr. Donaldson actually ruptured his testicle. What's that look like for him from this point on?
Well, if the testicle was removed, all right, typically that won't have any negative impact, on his ability to father children in the future.
Okay.
Or if there's sort of an alteration in body image, then that can cause them to be somewhat hesitant, to engage sexually or be intimate.
Dr. Witt, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You are relieved. So, Ms. Donaldson, let me understand this. You're asking this court to award you $150,000 for loss of consortium. Under the law, consortium is how this injury affects the family, how it affects your intimate relationship. Mrs. Donaldson, how has this affected your relationship with your husband?
We'd always planned on having at least 3 kids, and for the last 6 months or so, we've been trying, and it's not happening. He won't let me near him. Our intimacy is all but gone. We're a very, very close couple, and it's not all about the money, but it's about how our life has been affected and how it will remain affected.
This has been pretty heavy for you, Ms. Donaldson?
It's been hard. Yeah, it has been hard.
It could be her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, first of
Excuse
all,
me.
that's totally inappropriate.
Thank you.
This man had one of his testicles destroyed at your place, and you want to make jokes. We're not having it today.
That's his character.
We are not having
That's
it
his
today.
character.
I apologize.
If you expect me to have a clean view of what's responsible here, you got to calm down. The sarcasm does not have...
I apologize to the court, Your Honor.